Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play. Now, until now we had the Towns Let's Play on Mondays, and it's time to unveil the new motto for Monday. Now, you can't see the name of the game here, but the new motto is going to be Heroes of Might, Magic and Mondays. Yes. I was so happy about it when I came up with it. It's a personal project I've been looking forward to pretty much since I started this entire YouTube channel. And I think now is the time to actually get into that. Now I have Heroes 1 up to 6 sitting around on my hard drive right now. And the plan is to go through all of those in chronological order. That is in order of appearance, not in order of the way they are sorted, because as far as I know, for example, the Heroes 6 is set before Heroes of Might and Magic 5. And if we eventually fit in the Might and Magic games into this equation, it's going to be very, very weird. I've never looked it up, and I don't think I will bother going into it in the right order. Anyway, you can probably hear that I'm still... Oh, my voice is still a bit scratchy, so I'm not fully back to my full potential. We'll just set up a countdown here. Would you set up a stupid countdown? Countdown. Okay, 15 minutes, there we go. Oh wow, it's actually adding like 3 now. Ah. Understanding technology. Okay, back to topic here. So we'll go through the campaigns. I'm not going to go into all the scenarios unless, of course, someone suggests that I will do those. I will go, I suppose, in that order. So from top to bottom. Now Heroes 1 is a game I have never played, so let's look into that. Scenario 1, the Gateway. You have established a foothold in the new land. This small island is fiercely contested by 3 other factions, all vying to capture the strategic town, Gateway. The town is located in the center of the island, and so dominates its surroundings that the other factions will surrender to the lord that captures it. Beware the Dragon Guardian of Gateway. Okay, sounds fun. Now I haven't really played this. I've done a test recording, and it looked fine. So let's see, we have our hero Maximus here. Maximus the Knight. Maximus the Knight has no real history, it would appear. Like sometimes you can, at least in later games, you can see the kind of story of the hero. They all have their own unique traits. Okay, attack skill, defense skills, spell power and knowledge. That is something that will follow us through pretty much all the Heroes games. And we have morale, another thing that is pretty standard in the Heroes games, the experience. You can pretty much gain, I think, infinite amounts of experience. Although, of course, we only have... those are our abilities. We can only have that many. They all have, I think, 3 levels. At least in Heroes 2 they have 3 levels. We have no particular luck. So we're neutral. We're not going to have bad luck, but we're also not overly lucky. We have a city here. We can buy peasants. We can buy a mage guild, which won't do us too much good. Let's go with an archery range. I want archers. Okay, and I want to recruit all of them. Oh, I have to click them here. We'll have all of those guys and all of those guys. I can't drag them, I have to click them. I have to get used to that. Now, Maximus, go fetch that gold. Oh wow, he's quite quick. Yes. Sometimes you have creatures that want to join you. For greater glory means they do it for free. If they want to join you for a certain amount of gold, then they also do that. You can only build 1 city per... one building per city and turn, so we are done for this turn. I'm not going to recruit another hero. Okay, let's go with that sawmill. We do need resources. There are 6 of them. We have wood, we have sulfur, we have crystals, we have mercury, we have ore, and we have gems. Now those 4 are magical resources and are only required for the more fancy things. Whereas... what's well doing? Oh, nice. Whereas ore and wood are basically building materials. You need those. Okay, we could recruit a hero. We won't do that though. I want... what do I want to build? Blacksmith... no. Let's go with a tavern then, because we seem to need that for the more advanced buildings. Okay, it's currently day 2. Never forget to pay attention to the date. That is quite important. Okay. Let's have more wood. And another of those. Okay, a horde of peasants. Yeah, let's actually take those. We should be able to attack them. And to defeat them, that's more important. So let's go with that. Now, the fighting in Heroes of Might and Magic is always a bit of a special thing. I should have probably... Look, I need my grid here. Those guys look pretty unhappy. But they're pretty good. So there's actually a hex-based system. You can't see that right now, but I will enable it very soon. Okay, could you just wait? Okay, let's kill this guy. Oh, we can attack. Haha! Yeah, this is the first battle. It's not that hard. Not that glorious, actually. You receive pretty much 1 experience point per life points the enemies had, if memory serves. So peasants are pretty weak. They only have 1... I want the gold. They only have about 1 health per unit. We have those stacks. I should explain that next time we fight. What do I need for blacksmith? I need a well too. Well, let's have that. 2 more creatures is pretty decent, actually. Okay, I think we can end our turn here. Okay, let's head... oh, let's take that. Another group of peasants. And damn, I forgot something. Also, what is that? Maximus the Knight. This is basically your hero. You can do all sorts of things. Mostly you can run away. You can surrender. Running away means your hero leaves the battlefield. He can be recruited in the castle next turn or this turn. So you basically save your hero and ditch the rest of the army. In fights with the AI, you can also surrender, which means you have to pay a certain amount of money, but you get free... what's the word? Free reign. So you can basically run away, and you will retain your army. No, that was morale. I hope that wasn't too loud on the audio. Yeah, but it costs you, but you retain your army, which is kind of good. Skip your turn. I'll have to look into activating the hex field. Okay, there we go. Skip those. Now you see that shooting units are pretty important here. Okay, can I get game options? I want to have... well, damn. There was an option here. I'm quite sure there is an option. We'll go with the gold again. Sometimes it's worth to have the experience. Chests always give you a certain tiers, so you get 500 gold or XP, 1,000, 1,500, and I think 2,500, which is the best. Gold and experience scaled, so there is always the lowest amount of experience for the lowest amount of gold. So it's kind of a small treasure. Let's go with Pikeman. It also appears that you can only have either a hero or a building on a particular day. This might make it a bit more difficult. You see the buildings there? You usually have to guard thing, or you usually have to fight guards for the more valuable resource. And there's the enemy. There is the enemy. We have found them. Or they have found us, who knows. Don't go there. Okay, yeah, this means you basically get... what are you equipped with? Okay, you have 3 units. I don't like that. Okay. Can I did build. No, I didn't build yet. The blacksmith and an armory. Oh, I don't have an armory yet. Let's fix that. I don't know if I can upgrade units in this game already. I know it was a thing from Heroes 2 onwards. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at them go, they're already here. Okay, I can't afford that because I need more crystals. However, I can afford that. So I shall afford that. We can now buy pretty much all the units we have available, except the strongest ones, the Paladin. However, I'll try to sort those out soon enough. Let's see, I can build... I can't build a shipyard. That's only if your city is close enough to the sea. We don't have that. The Mage Guild usually has several levels. Let's see. Yeah, Mage Guild has, I think, 5 levels. And you have to build those one after the other. But for now, let's actually buy all the units we can get. I want those guys, I want those guys, and those guys. This is, by the way, the reason why I got all this... Let's put those here. The reason why I always pick the gold, because you usually run out of that. It is always the limiting resource for me. Okay, now if I hit escape here... No, I can't. Yeah, I could run away now. I don't want to because it means I lose my hero. And that sometimes means you basically lose the fight. We'll skip our turn here. We'll skip that. Wait for that. And we'll wait for that. What you basically want to do is you want to let the enemy come close enough that you can do the first strike. You always want the first strike. That's basically the one that decides the match. I really want my grid. I need a grid to show up here. Let's skip this turn once more. Ow, damn! They got close enough. Let's still skip a turn. Yeah, those guys can't go far enough, I hope. Yeah. Good. Now we get in closer, we kill those fellows. And those. Okay, that wasn't too hard. What is that? The galloping thing always, or the galloping horse means you get something. Oh, nice. An old knight appears on the steps of the gazebo. My liege, I will teach you all that I know to aid you in your travels. So, we gained a level. +1 defense skill. Let's talk about skills quickly. Now each unit has, as you can see here, an attack and a defense skill. And you can see the number in brackets. That is basically the number that this unit has. Your hero's skills are added to the skills of your creatures. So, for example, for the cavalry, the effective attack skill is 11 and the defense skill is 12. That means that a very strong hero will give his troops a pretty significant boost. However, it's still, I think it's still a bit less than you would get from... Oh, I think I built this town already. It's still a bit less than you, a bit less benefit than you gain from having a mage. Because being able to, oh yeah, I'm lucky. Being able to create or to have more units and to have spells is pretty darn impressive. It's a very, very big advantage you can have. Let's go with the Thieves Guild. Yeah, you can see the city is slowly filling up. Okay, we'll have those guys. And we will recruit everything from here. I didn't want to do that. Have the peasants. Yeah, that's fine. Didn't want to do that. Sorry. I just realized something. We only have 5 creature slots. That means I will have to bid farewell to 1 unit should I ever get to having paladins. Which kind of sucks. By the way, this here will only go once per hero. I think it's once per hero. At least it is once per hero in all the following versions of heroes, so of this game. So I suppose it is here as well. Oh my goodness, yellow has been vanquished. That is the Dragon Guardian. And that is Hector with a few griffins. Let's attack Hector. Never liked that guy. Actually, I don't know him, but let's attack the griffin. Okay. So, I think I still haven't talked about the way that units are. You probably grasped it already. Okay, that is a shrine. I think you get... you can control the gem mine. It will provide you with 1 unit of gems per day. You generally get 2 units out of those basic resource mines and only 1 from the others. Nestled in a small hidden shrine is an ancient wooden altar. Upon the altar, a golden plaque bears bears its inscription with the secret to the ancient magical spell Turn Undead. Unfortunately, you have no magic book to record the spell within. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Being a knight, we are not the best at magic. So, do I win this level if I just fight this dragon and win? A few dragons? Are you kidding me? A few dragons is bad. Also, I don't know what that is. Can I... No. Sorry. Usually get skills here. It would appear that we have... Oh no, that's the artifact bit. We can put artifacts there. If we find any, that is. Okay, those pixies are pretty large. Or sprites. Okay, the enemy has blinded my units. I don't know how many... I don't know if they killed any of my guys. I suppose they have. Those guys are blinded, so they can't move. However, we've sorted this battle out, for the most part. Yeah, good morale, by the way, means you have another turn. Now those guys are blinded as well. Not overly happy about that. Okay, we're gonna... Woohoo, we gained another level. I'm gonna pause the video here and I'll see you next time. Bye!